Hi guys, it's Caroline again, and I'm back with another video. I'm back permanently because I know I took a break. I haven't been doing YouTube for a while, so I've been kind of taking a break from it because a lot has been going on. So I am back, and this is gonna be my September 2019 to December 2019 life update. I wanted to put it all in one video for those past 3 months. That's what I decided to do for this video. So September 2019 was a little bit of a busy month because dance season started after my last update. We had like summer break, so it started up again. So I was doing my High Hopes dance class, which is on Saturday mornings, and then I was still doing my ballet class on Wednesday mornings. I decided to do the ballet again because I really enjoyed it the past couple months before. So I really enjoyed it. So I wanted to get back into that, and then I decided to do tap and jazz. So the jazz class was on Thursday mornings, and then tap class was on Saturday afternoon. So I decided to do all those dance classes, and so I was pretty busy the month of September dancing. On Wednesdays with my ballet class, and Thursdays with my jazz class, and then Saturday morning with my High Hopes dance group, and then Saturday afternoon with my tap class. So I was a busy bee. So the teacher that was doing the ballet class also did the jazz class, and then I had a different teacher for my High Hopes class, and then a different one for my tap class as well. So I had different teachers. One of them was doing tap, and one of them was doing jazz and ballet, and then I had two different ones for my High Hopes dance class, and then my tap class. So that's what, and then my worker also came over on the days that we worked together. So September, that's what I basically did. There was nothing really else going on, so I basically, did that. So that's what was happening in September 2019, doing my dance classes, and then my worker came over, and then we didn't really do much else. There wasn't much else going on, so we didn't really do much. So October, I was still doing my dance classes on the days that I did have my dance classes, and then my worker still came over on the days that she came over. And then October was busy but also exciting. My husband was still, working part-time under the table. So he was still doing that. And then October, we got I don't remember the day in October. We were able to get a better car, because my old car was a 2006 Nissan Sentra. I had that for a long time, for years, way before I met my husband. I had that with my ex. So it was starting to have problems, it was starting to fall apart, and we would get it fixed, and it was like getting expensive to get it fixed every time it fell apart or there was a problem with it. So, my husband and my mom discussed it, so let's just see if we were able to trade it in or qualified to trade it in or so. So, it was just like having a lot of problems and making terrible noise when you drive it, and when you drive it, it would stop in the middle of the street, and that would be really scary. So I don't know what it was. It was something to do with the engine. It was going to cost a lot to fix it, so we decided not to even put any more money into it. and decided to see if we can get a new, better car. So we went to the dealership where my mom got all of her cars in the past. My parents bought all of their cars in the past. So the person that helped us, he was a really good friend of my mom's. So he knew my mom and he knew me as well, because he was the one that I bought my car that was starting to have problems. He was the one that sold me that car years ago. So it was like really nice, and we talked to him to see if we were able to trade it in or be qualified to trade it in, or be qualified to get a car over there. So they looked up, our history, credit history, and all that, and stuff. I was not able to put it in my name, just myself. I had to have a co-signer because my credit, it was not as bad. It was like starting to go up a little bit because I've been really good on keeping track of getting everything paid on time that I had to pay. But I still had to have a co-signer. So my mom was able to co-sign for me, which was really great. So we were able to trade it in. They took it as a trade-in, like half of the down payment as a trade-in, and then the rest of it we had to save up. We had to put our money into it, the rest of our money into it. So half of it was a trade-in, and then the other half we had to pay for it. So that was good. We didn't have to do the whole down payment. They were accepting as a trade-in for half of it. So I can't remember what day it was on. I don't remember. I know it was in October 2019. So we were qualified. We looked at different cars, and I really wanted a Nissan Altima. That was my next car, my dream car that I really wanted, for some reason, because I really like those. But we weren't qualified for one of them. So they said, how about like a Hyundai? I said, okay, we'll just check it out and see, if we like it or not. And then the one that we checked out, it was the one that we purchased when we were checking it out. I said, okay, this looks really good. It was like lots of room. The trunk was bigger than my old car, and there was like lots of room. It was really roomy, and it had like a CD player already built in, because my other car didn't really have that. Well, actually it did have that. And then it had like a better radio system. It had like the Sirius XM radio as well with it, the regular radio station plus the Sirius XM, so I can have different radio stations, and I also still had a CD player with it, and it was still in good condition. There was only one owner, so we were lucky enough to be able to qualify for it. So we got a 2017 Hyundai Accent. So I really love it. It's like better than expected. So that is our new car that we purchased with the help of my mom as our co-signer in October 2019. Like I said, I do not remember the day of it, but I did take a couple of pictures, and I will try to insert them somewhere in this video. If not, then definitely at the end of the videos. If I'm not able to do it like right here, then I will definitely do it at the end of the video. So that was one of the exciting parts of October 2019. Then the other exciting part that happened in October 2019 was we finally heard back from immigration after getting married. We sent in all the paperwork in right away because my husband wanted to get that done. So we sent in all the paperwork in right away because we had money saved up for that. So they finally contacted us back in the mail with the letter saying that my husband had to get all of his fingerprints done because he just came back in May 2019 to be with me here in America because he's from Africa, which is a foreign country. So we had to get married within 90 days. So we got married on July 9, 2019, in Vegas. Just a quick wedding in Vegas because we wanted to get it all done. So I have videos that I took in Vegas coming up as well. So please be patient. They're all coming up as well. So we did the paperwork right away. We did the green card paperwork and then the adjustment of status paperwork that you do after you marry somebody within 90 days. We got that done right away. So in October 2019, like a week or two after we got our car, we finally heard back from immigration, and it was good news. My husband had to get his fingerprints done. So my husband took the day off on the day that they had scheduled to get his fingerprints done, because you have to do it that day, whatever day they give you. You can't change it unless an emergency comes up. So he took that day off, and we went out of town in our brand new car. So my mom came with us just to, do like a family mini trip for a day or so, like a little getaway during the day. So we got his fingerprints done, and then we went out for lunch, and then we went to the mall where, I think it was in Riverside. I believe it was in San Bernardino, Riverside area. It's an hour and a half from us because we live down by the Palm Springs area, which is in California. So we did that. I believe it was on October 19th. I believe that was the day that we did. And then we bought the car, I believe, on October. I know it was in the beginning of October. I think it was October, what day is it on? 7th or 8th or maybe 9th. That's when we bought the car. I don't remember, but it was the beginning of October that we purchased the car, and then a week or two later we went to get my husband's fingerprints done for immigration so they can get the process started to do his green card and work permit and stuff like that they have to do still after you get your fingerprints done. They don't do that until after you get your fingerprints done. So that's what we did in October 2019. And we also, had Halloween, which we didn't really do much on Halloween. I just stayed home and watched scary movies on Halloween. We, since we bought the car, we couldn't really dress up, we couldn't really decorate, we couldn't really go out, and my husband had to work that day, so I just stayed home and, watched Halloween movies and really didn't dress up because we couldn't really afford it because we just purchased the car 3 weeks before. So that's what happened, and so I didn't really do much on Halloween. Since Halloween is my favorite holiday, one of my favorite holidays, I like to dress up, I like to decorate the house, I like to watch Halloween movies, / scary movies. That's what I love to do on Halloween. When Halloween comes around every year, I love to do that. But in October 2019, we didn't really do anything, and I just stayed home and relaxed that day while my husband worked and my mom, I think, worked as well, but I don't remember. So yeah. What else? I'm trying to think. It's been a long time since I did a video, so I think that's it for October. We didn't really have much going on either, so I didn't have much dance performances with my High Hope dance troupe in September or October. There wasn't really much going on with that either. My worker still came over in October, and I still did my dance classes as well. And then we got my husband's fingerprints done. And then after that we went out for lunch, and then we went to the mall, in that area, and walked around. So that day was a fun day as well, just to get out, and take our new car with us. So it was really fun. And I also I've been doing this since since June 2019 or July 2019. I started doing pen pal letters, so I was kind of catching up on my pen pal letters on the days that I didn't have dance class, so I was still doing that. So if you guys don't know what pen pal is, it's like somebody that writes to you from a different state or a different country, that you can meet online. The ones that I found, I have a couple of nice pen pals from different, here in America, they're from different states and here in America, and one in Canada. They're all really nice and great. We have a couple of things in common. I only get pen pals that I have in common with. I started doing that right after we got married, because I wanted something to do, and my husband said it was okay as long as it's just women, not men. So he supports me on that. It's just a hobby that I like to do, just to get to know different people and stuff. So I started doing that. I found a couple of pen pal women only groups on Facebook and joined, and I met a lot of nice people and have a lot of nice pen pals, and I've been doing that since since the end of July 2019, early August 2019. I think it was right after we got married. So I've been doing that. So I've been doing that as well, writing to my pen pals as well, catching up on everything as well. My pen pals, that's why I really haven't been doing my YouTube videos as much, because I've been doing my dance classes and also my pen pal letters, and took a break from YouTube. So that's what October was. So November, I still have my dance classes on the days that I have my dance classes. And then my worker came over from the program that I'm part of. It's a program with people that have a learning disability. Since I do have a learning disability, it's called mild retardation. I had it since I was younger, since I was 5. That's when I found out I had a learning disability, when I was in kindergarten, because I wasn't developing well or as fast as the other kids were. So that's when they did testing on me, and then found out I had a learning disability. So I've been in this program where my worker comes over once or twice a week to help me with goals. I've been in that program since high school. So I had different workers throughout those high school years, that ever since I've been in the program. And the one that I have now, I really like her. I had her for a while now, for the last year, almost 2 years now, or 3 years now, maybe. I had her for a long time now, and she's great. So she comes over once or twice a week, and we do goals, learning how to cook more, and measuring, and doing the recipe right, because I have a hard time measuring sometimes, and just learning how to cook. And they also teach you how to do laundry. They teach you how to clean, if you need to learn that stuff. It teaches their clients to be independent, so when they move out and live on their own, they're they know how to cook, they know how to clean, they know how to, bathe themselves, they know how to like do stuff independently. So I don't need a lot of help doing like laundry, because I know how to do laundry. I know how to like bathe myself. I know how to do all that myself. I just need to learn how to cook better. I know how to cook, but sometimes it's like not as good. So especially to measure stuff, to measure ingredients. So I need help on that, and I know how to clean, I know how to do other things on my own. So right now we're just learning how to cook. So she helps me do that. I make like a meal on the day that she comes over, so my mom doesn't have to cook that time. I make dinner that time when my worker does come over to help me. And there's other goals that I do sometimes as well. So that's what I do with my worker on the days that she comes over, with the program that I'm part of, that I've been part of since high school. It's a really good program. I really like it, and they have like events for the clients. They have like things during the holidays, like parties and other fun things like during the holiday season, and parties and things. So I get invited to be part of that as well, which is really nice of them. And they have a trip once a year to, like, usually it's Disneyland. So hopefully we can be able to go to the next trip. So I can take my husband, because the last trip that I went on was like 2 years ago with my, like a couple years ago with my ex, before me and him started having really bad problems. So I haven't been with Disneyland in a long time. If they don't choose Disneyland, then they choose like Knott's Berry Farm or Universal Studios or SeaWorld. They choose one of those other places if nobody wants to go to Disneyland. But usually it's Disneyland that they choose like once a year for their annual trip. So I'm looking forward to the trips every year, so as well, because you get to go out for a day that's really fun and get to have fun and stuff. So that was so November as well. So there wasn't, like I said, much going on. I just had my dance classes, and my worker came over, and then we had Thanksgiving. So Thanksgiving, we just basically stayed home and had a nice Thanksgiving. So my husband was off that day, thank goodness, so he didn't have to work that day. My mom was off too, so me and my husband kind of helped my mom in the kitchen to help prepare and prep dinner for Thanksgiving dinner while we were watching the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade. That's a tradition that I always have every year since I was a little girl. I used to watch the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade each morning on Thanksgiving morning. So that I was doing that as well. So I was doing that while helping my mom in the kitchen as well. So Thanksgiving, we just stayed home, had a nice Thanksgiving, nice family meal. So we didn't do much, and we were on like Thanksgiving break from our dance classes, so they had like Thanksgiving break that weekend of Thanksgiving. So the next day was Black Friday, so we didn't really go Black Friday shopping because we couldn't really afford it, because we just purchased a car a month before, so money was still tight, and my husband was still working part-time, so we didn't really do any Black Friday shopping that time, and then or Cyber Monday shopping when Cyber Monday happened that time either. We didn't really do any Cyber Monday shopping either. Sorry if I'm talking too much. I'm trying not to make this video too long, but it might be a little long. A lot has been going on, so that's what November was about. didn't do much, just my regular things with my dance classes and my worker, and had Thanksgiving and stuff. So we didn't really do much. So December, there was a lot going on as well in December. So I still had my dance classes. And I was part of my dance studio. My ballet teacher. Every year, they have a performance of the Nutcracker. So it's usually in the beginning of December. So I decided to sign up for it to see if I can be part of it. So my ballet teacher that I have my ballet with, she said I can be part of it. So I was able to be part of the Nutcracker show in December, which was on December 7th. It was on a Saturday. So I was so happy, but since I'm still a beginner at ballet, I was not able to have a part to dance in, only a part to play a part in. So I was playing the maid, which was still exciting. I was still part of it, but didn't really dance. I just played a part. So that is what happened on December 7th. So in the beginning of November, they had sign-ups for it. So I signed up right away as soon as I heard about it. So then during the month of November, right before Thanksgiving break, we were rehearsing our parts and scenes right before Thanksgiving break, and then we rehearsed a week before the performance. Again, after Thanksgiving break, we went back to rehearsals. So that was going on as well in November and December. So I was so excited because I love the Nutcracker. My grandma used to take me to see it each and every year when she was alive before she passed. Ever since I was a little girl, they would have it a performance at our little musical theater, where they have musical performances and plays and so on. So she would take me there before she passed, every year since I was a little girl. So I remember going with her. That was our special time together that we did. So I was okay, I'll do it. It's for my grandma. So I did it for her. I know if she was still here, she would have been so proud of me. And everybody said I did good, even though I didn't dance or anything. I just played a little part, which was the maid, which I was in the first scene. So my scene was pretty easy. I just play a little maid, act like I was cleaning up after something, and also it was a party scene. So I was pretending to invite people in and watching the people have their little party and acting like I was cleaning up after something. So yeah, it was fun. I have a picture. I will try to insert the picture somewhere right here, and I also have a little video clip of it, because my dance teacher from my High Hopes, she wasn't able to see me in it, but her parents came to support me, so they took a little video clip of it and she sent it to me. So I will insert a little video of it somewhere in this video, probably on one of the sides, if not at the definitely end of the video, and also a picture, because we took pictures. We took professional pictures done in our costumes. So I have professional pictures done that we took in our costumes, right? A week and a half before the performance, because the costumes are rented. They didn't let people buy them and keep them. You had to rent them because they always have it every year. So the person that plays the part, they rent them, and then they dry clean them really good for the next person to use for the next year. So I wasn't able to keep my costume, but I did take professional pictures when they had picture day. I did take some pictures to remember it, and also got a video of it. So I purchased the video. They always take a video of their performances and take professional pictures when they have their performances. So I will insert a picture in the video clip, somewhere in this video, if not at the end of the video. So that's what happened in the beginning of December, on December 7th, which was exciting, which was so fun to do. I hopefully I can do it every year. Next time I can actually have a part to dance in, because it's like a ballet type show where there's a lot of ballet dancers doing a lot of ballet moves and things like that. So yeah, it was really fun. And then we had a couple of performances with my High Hopes dance class. So I have videos on that, which I will edit and upload as soon as possible. So we had a couple of performances. We had a performance at this Christmas event that our town was having. They invited us to perform. So we did like 2 dances. We did a Christmas dance, and then we did I think we did 2 or 3 dances. I know we did a Christmas dance, and I know we did our Greatest Showman dance where I had my 2 solos, and I think we did another dance, but I can't remember. I have to look at the video again. We did that, and then they had little activities to do. So you were able to like paint a rock and keep it, or paint an ornament and keep it, and decorate a cookie, and of course keep it. And they had like an art gallery that you can look at, and they had different fun things for kids to do. So of course I wanted to decorate a cookie and paint a ornament, so that's what me and my husband did. So after I performed with my dance group, and yeah, so December was a little bit of a busy month with a lot of things going on, a lot of performances and dances and things with my dance classes and group and stuff. And then we also had our normal caroling that we always do at two nursing homes. We got two nursing homes, and we have like a little caroling that we do. Little caroling just to spread Christmas cheer, and we hand out like little cookies afterwards. So we did that at our two nursing homes that we always get invited to perform for the elderly people. So I have a video on that, which I will upload as soon as I can. So we performed like 2 songs, like a Christmas dance and then a regular dance of our regular dances, and then we sing a couple of Christmas songs for them. So that's what we did as well, like couple days to a week before Christmas. No, actually it was a week before Christmas, and then we had Christmas break, which was usually 2 weeks. So I was off of dance for those 2 weeks during Christmas break. I didn't have any dance classes, so those 2 weeks I was just relaxing, doing my pen pal letters, catching up on what I can catch up on during pen pal letters, and relaxing. And my worker still came over, but she had Christmas off and New Year's off, so we didn't work on those days. But leading up to Christmas and New Year's, she worked with me on the days that she came over. So that's what basically December was. And then we had Christmas. Oh, and also we, like a week or so before, my mom's friend threw a little Christmas party, little gathering, so we were invited to that. So we got to, it was like a potluck Christmas party gathering. So they like were handing out little gifts, like kind of like a Secret Santa thing. So we kind of brought like gifts for the kids. It was like mainly for the kids, but my mom, husband, and I got a couple of gifts from the adults as well. They gave us little gifts, which was nice of them, which we did not expect. They told us to bring gifts for the kids that were there, so we bought some gifts for the kids. We went to the dollar store and the 99-cent store and got what we could afford, but something good that they would like. So we did that. We had that little Christmas party gathering, which was really cool. Nice. A week before Christmas, a couple days to a week before Christmas, and then Christmas happened. So Christmas, this is always a tradition too. I always watch the Disney Christmas Day Parade because I love Disney. I'm a big Disney person. I love going to Disneyland when I was younger, and when we did go to Disneyland, and still do till this day. So I love all the Disney princesses. I have two favorite Disney princesses, which are Cinderella and Ariel from The Little Mermaid. Those are my two favorite Disney princesses. I just love those movies as well. So I never miss the Disney Christmas Day Parade on Christmas morning, and I also never miss the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade on Thanksgiving morning. So I never miss those. It's a tradition that I have to watch them. I've been doing it since I was a little girl, so that's like a tradition during Thanksgiving and Christmas for me, while my parents prepped and prepared Thanksgiving dinner and Christmas dinner. So that's my favorite time during the holidays, is to be able to have that as well. So Christmas morning, that's what I did, and also helped my mom in the kitchen as well for Christmas dinner. And my husband helped a little bit too. He wanted to learn how to cook a turkey, so he helped my mom on Thanksgiving with that, and I helped her with other things. And also he wanted to learn how to make Christmas dinner as well, because it was his first time celebrating like the holidays. Like, we didn't really do Halloween, but we mainly did Thanksgiving and Christmas, so he wanted to learn how to celebrate it the American way, because they don't really do that stuff in Africa. So it was like a new experience for him. So he was learning my culture, my religion, my holidays. So we showed him that. We did all that, and then we also decorated the Christmas tree like 2 weeks before Christmas, and make Christmas cookies. So he got a little bit of experience of my culture, my religion, my holiday during those times, during December 2019. Because I love Thanksgiving and Halloween, and I do the best I can to decorate and have fun and do whole fun things during those times of Halloween and Christmas. That's what we did on Christmas, and we got each other little gifts that we could afford to each other. So we got a couple of things for each other and opened them after, like, right before dinner, I think, or after dinner, I can't remember. So we opened our Christmas gifts. It wasn't much, but we still had a good Christmas because we couldn't really afford. Sorry, I don't know what happened. The light went out for a second. So we couldn't really afford a good holiday season this year, because we just bought a new car in October, and then I was busy with my dance classes, so I had to put money into that. And then I had the Nutcracker performance. costume and things like that, so we couldn't really afford it. My husband was still working part-time at his under the table job, so he wasn't really working a lot, but we still had a good Christmas though. We still made it the best we could make it. We still, gave each other a good Christmas, since it was my husband's first Christmas and Thanksgiving here in America. We still did the best we could. And then for New Year's, so a week later was New Year's. So New Year's we didn't really do much. My husband was off that day, thank goodness, and my mom was off that day as well, and she was also off. Both of them were also off the day after New Year's, so on the 1st. So New Year's Eve, we didn't really do much. We just stayed home and relaxed, and I just worked on my pen pal letters, catching up on them as well as I did around the Christmas, around Christmas time. We just, stayed home and relaxed and watched the New Year's ball drop, and celebrated at home. So that's what we did as well on New Year's Eve. And then New Year's Day we just relaxed and stayed home and enjoyed the new year. So that's what we basically did. That's what basically happened. Basically I did between September 2019 and December 2019. So guys, that is it. I'm gonna wrap this up. That's all I could remember from those times. I know it's been a long time, but that's all I could remember. That's all we did as I remember. In December 2019 to December 2019, September 2019 to December 2019. That's all that's happened, and what I did, and all that's happened. So that is it, and I'm gonna end this video here, and I will have, like I said, more life updates I'm still working on, and my unboxing videos as well coming up, and I'll have my dance videos coming up, and I'll have the vlog that I did in Vegas and our wedding video coming up. So all those are coming up very soon, so please bear with me. I know I took a little break because I've been busy, as you heard in this life update. So please bear with me. They're coming. And I'm back now to my regular schedule. So that is it, and if you guys like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Please, no negative comments. As I always say, please, no negative comments. And if you do send me a negative, rude comment, your comment will be deleted and you will be blocked from this channel. I do not want any negativity on this channel or anything on my videos. I do not want that. I'm trying to keep my channel positive and trying to build it up and have it be positive for me and great for me. I just don't want anything bad or negative, or rude or hurtful or anything like that. So please do not do that. I want positive people, positive subscribers, wonderful support from all you guys. I really want that. So please do not be anybody rude or negative. I do not need that in my life. I do not want that in my life or on this channel. So please give it a thumbs up. If you have any questions or good comments, please leave them in the comment box down below. And if you're watching this for the very first time and not subscribed, please subscribe. I would really, really appreciate it. I want to build my channel up more with lots of subscribers. Please do that. And if you do subscribe, click that little bell next to the subscribe button and be notified when I do have my videos up, which are on Sundays, Tuesdays, and Fridays. So that is it, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye everyone, thanks for watching.